Is Red Sonja 2025 a legendary warrior returning to glory or just another sword and sorcery swing that missed the mark? The long-awaited reboot lands with a mixed verdict. It is entertaining, flawed, and undeniably a must-watch for fans of the genre, though casual viewers may walk away unconvinced. Directed by M.G. Bassett, the film brings back the iconic warrior in a new adaptation of the comic book heroine created by Robert E. Howard and Roy Thomas, drawing heavily from Dynamite Entertainment. Modern series starring Matilda Lutz as a soldier alongside Robert Sheehan as the sinister Dragon and Wallis Day as the Daily Dark Anicia. This reboot aim is to reimagine Sonja original with a greater, more emotional edge. The narrative follows Sonja's classic hero journey. A peaceful village is destroyed, her family slaughtered, and she forced into the exile, living in the wild. She sharpens her survival and combat instincts before being dragged into a brutal gladiatory arena. From there, soldiers guessed for vengeance, evolving into a large rebellion against tyrant with the strong themes of nature versus greed and the corruption of the power. The story hits family beats as a strength for nostalgic fans, but a weakness for anyone expecting bold risk. The pacing balances slowly burning earlier scenes which help ground Sonja's humanity with a fast-moving action in the gladiator arena. While some exposition lingers too long, the film keeps its momentum and rarely drags. Matilda Lutz shines in the lead role, delivering a performance that blends ferocity with vulnerability. She plays Sonja not just a warrior, but a woman deeply connected to the nature and survival. Her physical combat scenes feel raw and believable. Robert Sheehan leans into the villain role with a eccentric flair. His Imperial Dragon in theatrical, unhinged, and fun to watch, more than just a cardboard tyrant. Wallis Day bring an icy presence as a dark Anicia, proving a strong physical and emotional foil for the Sonja. The characters aren't deeply layered, but the performer elevates them beyond glitch. Shot across Bulgaria and Greece, the nature landscape providing breathtaking backdrops that add scales and texture to the world. Cinematographer Lorenzo Senatore captures sweeping vistas and gritty battle sequences with clarity, keeping the action sharp and easy to follow. That said, the film budget limitation shows the CGI, particularly in creature effects and magical elements, feels rough at times and can pull you out of the immersion still. Momentum like the village raid and the arena battle deliver a visual punch. The score by Sonia Belarusova and Gion Ostinelli is one of the film's strongest assets, with a sweeping orchestral arrangement reminiscent of Conan the Barbarian and Gladiator. The music gave weight and grandeur to the story. The sound design enhanced the atmosphere. Every crash of the steel roar of the crowd and the echo of the magic feel immersive. Soldier 2025 explore timeless theme, the struggle between nature and civilization, the danger of unchecked power, the resilience of grief transforming into vengeance. The tragic opening hits hard, anchoring soldiers' motivation in genuine loss. Yet, as the action ramped up, some emotional depth is sacrificed for the spectacle. Still, the final act lands with a satisfying catharsis as Sonja embraces her destiny. This film has endured long, troubled production history over a decade of delays, casting changes, and creative shifts. The modest budget and the limited theatrical release reflect that rocky journey, but the fact that it is existed at all is a minor trump. Compared to 1985 version, this reboot takes itself more seriously, empowering Sonja rather than objectifying her. It may lack the polish of the witches or other modern fantasy epic, but it captures the raw, gritty energy of old school sword and sorceries. 1980s sword and sorcery B-movie. Enjoy underdog fantasy stories. I don't mind budget constraining. This film is much must watch. If you expect flawless CGI, massive world building, and blockbuster spectacle, you will like to be disappointed. At its best, the film feels like a nostalgic, heartfelt throwback. At its worst, it stumbles with this prodding and rough effect. Ultimate, whether you see it or hiding gem or miss opportunity depending on entirely on your expectation. So it's Red Soldier must watch or miss for you. If you enjoy this review, you might also like Solomon Ken and another gritty fantasy from direct IMG Bassett. Would make sure you like and comment, and I will really appreciate you for that. May God bless you. See you in the next. Bye bye.